Oof, I've got feathers up my nose. Hello everyone, welcome to Creative Cafe. Today I'm going to be making a Dreamcatcher. Now, just a wee bit of a background about Dreamcatchers if you don't know about them. They are from the Native Americans, and the Native Americans believe that the night air is filled with dreams, both good and bad. The Dreamcatcher, when all hung over or near your bed, swinging freely in the air, catches the dreams as they flow by. The good dreams know how to pass through the Dreamcatcher, slipping through the outer holes, and slide down the soft feathers so gently that many times the sleeper does not know that he or she is dreaming. The bad dreams, not knowing the way, get tangled in the Dreamcatcher and perish with the first light of the new day. Isn't that nice? What we're going to need to make Dreamcatchers is some cardboard. I've just got my old cereal box here. Some wool. I've got various different colours here, different kinds of wool. Some wee beads, some feathers, which my house is full of now after making some Dreamcatchers. I keep picking up wee bits of feathers all over the place. Let's get started. What I've done with my cardboard, I got a plate, something that's round, do a circle around the plate. Most Dreamcatchers are round. You just cut the circle out from the cardboard. I've got different size circles that I've cut out earlier. So what you do is, you get your wee ring, you get the colour of wool that you want, and you just tie it onto it. And then basically all you're doing is, you're just passing your wool through the hole and wrapping it round and round. And this could be very boring if you're going to watch me keep doing this. So what I'll do is, I'm going to go away and do that, wrap that all the way around there, and then I'll come back to you. Okay, and that's all the wool wound round the hoop. I've left a wee bit here to form a wee loop when I'm finished it so that I can hang it up. The next thing I'm going to do is decide what colour I'm going to put in the middle bits. I think I'm going to go for white. I'll show you first of all one that I made earlier. Okay, this is a wee Dreamcatcher I made earlier on. So we're going to do all this bit in the middle there now. There we go, got some white stuff here. What you do next then is, again, just attach the wool onto the hoop and keep those wee bits to the side there. And the next thing you need to do is your wool in this hand, pass it through here, take it over to here, and then pass the wool through. It goes like this. There we go. You just continue on round. The first one's the worst one to try and get that in place. So then the next one, you take your wool behind the hoop into the middle of the hoop, and then this piece of wool here, take your wool, put it through there like that, and then pull, and then you end up with this. The next thing you do, you want to do the next layer, try and have an effect kind of like this. What we do is, if you can see, the first loop is there. Don't go for the first loop, go into the second loop, and you just go over the top and pull it through. And it goes like that. And then miss that one, and then go into, again, the second one. Oops. Pull your wool through. It's starting to look like a wee web. So you just continue on all the way around. Now it says here that the Native Americans used a hoop of willow and they decorated it with findings, bits and pieces of everyday life like feathers, arrowheads, beads, etc. Okay, and then after that, you can really do what you like with it after that. Just using the same techniques, just continue on. You can pull it through like so. There are various different like designs that you can make up once you get good at it. But this is just for a wee starter. There's another wee line in, and then what you can do is round and round. What we're doing here is just making it secure so the wool doesn't come out, and then just tie a wee knot. There we go. Easy as that. And the next bit is to do these wee kind of dangly bits, and what you do is you just get some wool. Again, you can do it any colour, I've just made it to match the bit in the middle. Tied it with a knot. Then you get your wee beads. I've chosen purple and white ones just to match it. Too much wool here, so we'll just cut a bit of that off there. And then you get your first wee bead, so you just thread your wool through your bead. There we go. And there's your first wee bead on there. Now, as you can see, it's just going to fall down there. I thought, how am I going to secure that? I just tied a couple of knots on it. You tie a knot just there, and then you bring the wee bead up over the knot, and then that secures it. See? What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a wee white bead there, and then another wee purple bead there. And I'm going to do that on each of those ones. So I'll go and do that, and then I'll get back to you. That's our beads attached, and what we need next to finish it off is some wee feathers for the bottom. And we're just going to attach them onto the bottom. Easiest way is just tie them in a wee knot. I guess you could glue them, and then what we can do is just cut off this extra string that we don't need. Then we'll get a wee feather on that one. Okay, I'll just go and do the rest for you. And there we go, wee dream catcher. And that's the wee loop I made earlier, so we can hang it up. It's pretty. I've made this one, the red one, the purple one. These are my two wee dream catchers. This is the bigger one. This is my big one. You can make them all lots of different sizes, and I've obviously made a better job of doing the bit in the middle. It actually looks like a wee pattern. That's our Dreamcatchers. That's it for another week at the Creative Cafe. And that's from me and Lola. We say goodbye now, and have fun making your dream catchers, and let us know how you get on. Everybody stay safe, take care. Bye bye. Say bye bye, Lola. Bye.